update the capture. Alright, tell me if it's looking alright when it starts. Ooh, yeah, that's not looking good. There we go. That should help. Did the information update? Let's see here. Can I do display mode? Window mode. Here we go. Now I can see the chat. Problem is it screws the... Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my phone for chat. Otherwise I can't read a damn thing. Alright. Cool, cool. Alrighty. Let's see about other options. Gameplay. Assist. Hold. No, I want toggle for cover. Field of view. Do about 80. Back. Audio. Subtitles on. Good. Alright. I just wanted to make sure everything's good to go. New game. Give me a challenge. Alright, we are back in the game. Time to play something different.
Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
We control their birth rates. They will do as we
Sorry
say.
about the technical difficulties, guys. It was a bit of a rush.
I still think we should
Sorry,
wait for the referendum.
Did the information for the
We
stream
can't
update,
afford
or
to
do I need to update that
America's
still?
Science Board convenes next month. But the mood among the delegates
still
is
say Star
shifting.
Wars?
I'm positive that given more time,
No. By going public with this discovery, Seraph is forcing our hand.
the world will not change overnight just because David Sarif willed it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
Have a drink after that to get us in here.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Sarif that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. Sarif Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim.
I'm gonna have to wait till the cutscene's over, but I can
This
switch
is
it up.
Eliza Cassan, reporting to you
I can turn myself up. I'll get the game volume.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed.
There. How's that? A little better?
Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night.
Because
Idiot.
the game volume's gonna have to wait till the cutscene's over.
Something wrong?
No, not for me, it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it.
Cool, thank you.
Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there. Good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that.
I love
Come
the
on,
style of
I'll
this
walk you
game.
partway.
That brassy cyberpunk look is really cool. Oh, am I in? I'm in. Okay. Options. Audio. Let's bring the music down. Dialogues down a little. And the sound effects down a little bit more. There. That ought to do it. Alright, let's start roaming.
Patient X.
That's nothing, Adam. Just some of the research. Look, we really have to go.
Huh.
David's waiting, Adam.
Yeah. This isn't the beginning of it where there's problematics. This is the very beginning.
This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know about this place, about Sarif.
Megan,
Hold on.
we're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neuropeptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right, I'll double check that.
I can't believe you were asking about David. You've been here long enough to know of... Eric, you wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Doctor.
Is the game volume a
I
little
think
better
you know
now?
why Declan's readings are off.
After the
Too many
update?
peptides?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading of
Visitors
confirmed
must be
theory.
accompanied
I'll ask
at all
David to
times.
consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
You overthink everything, Adam. The work we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
You're doing
It's
good.
not all
Just another hour to go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Damn it!
Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
Ah, Dr. Reed. This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
That's a fun power to have. Works great on bosses.
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
They still have some work to do to improve the Typhoon.
You're right. The teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Yeah, he is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
You know, I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah,
Love how
right.
the camera keeps readjusting down.
How far are you going?
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah, never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things.
Oh, I love the visuals of this
Adam,
game. I really do. There's something about Cyberpunk
something
I love.
Good evening.
Pritchard.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Did I interrupt something, Jensen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. You want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Sarif has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both. Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest in encrypted GPL trackers, Athena. It transmits data to our dedicated satellites.
I don't care what it takes. I want
Forget how long the intro is.
by my side.
The man doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing.
Well,
It's incredible. All those
I keep
purists
adjusting
out
the
there
camera, but it keeps
accusing
putting
us
it
of
back.
tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you, Darrow, ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find. Athena, get someone to shut off the damn racket.
Can I move?
Yes, sir.
Let me move. Oh, it's X, not A. My bad. Wrong button to use.
Pritchard, where's Megan? She report in yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Damn it. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere. Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
Things about
Pritchard.
to heat up. I've got my
Pritchard.
gun.
Before you can do anything, you must be able to get around. The first move you'll want to learn is the crouch. It will allow you to get...
Let's I hear screaming. So that's covered. That's only on the sides. Jeez. Suzuki logo. Oh, jeez. So you're just gonna... Yeah. Let me through, or... Find another way. Nope, now it's open. This is just me wanting to take the weapons away. Yeah, fucked me up. Now we get the famous quote later in this game, and I'm going to be quoting it the rest of the game once he says it. I'll let y'all have the next 10 minutes without it.
Shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. We need to repair that artery.
Now the opening credits. While this is going, you'll see I've got a few viewers. If you are new and like what you're seeing, please feel free to follow. I'm looking to get to the 50 follower marker. I've got 21 right now, and I'm looking to keep going. Thank you for joining me. Feel free to jump in the chat and talk it out. I'm always with them listening the best I can. This stream's going to go a little long because of the technical difficulties I had at the start. So we're probably going to go to about 5:30 or so. Thank you all for joining me either way, whether you decide to follow or not. You're always welcome here. Star Wars Knights of the Republic was a little frustrating, but all good. I'll get it worked out because I do want to play that here eventually. I just need to figure out what was wrong with it.
I'm sorry.
Do some research this week on the Deus Ex. Probably set it right. And then next week, if I don't continue Deus Ex, I'm going to go ahead and run more Star Wars. But we'll figure that out. If anything, I'll stream Star Wars in my off time. In the very worst case, I could probably stream it off the Xbox that I have, because I have it on the Xbox One backwards compatible. Alright, sounds good, thank you.
Give him the info link. Fine, give me the telecom package.
Can't wait to have a dual monitor set up so I can just see y'all's chat on the side and not have to worry about looking at my phone. months later. I love how it's got Eidos down there. This game looks really good, I can't deny that. The bad boy sunglasses. Real quick, do the options, audio, music. I'll bring the sound effects down too. I'm gonna go ahead and save so I don't have to go through all that again.
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to put you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
David keeping the SWAT team from going in right away. Doesn't he remember the last attack?
Let's go meet with the man.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too.
I love how it explains away the
We done here?
The HUD.
Because Sarah is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our
It's
manufacturing
not
plant and taken
like
hostages.
fourth wall breaking. This is actually what he sees. I love it. It tries to explain it.
Lucky for you, I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here.
Oh, I went around the door instead of through it. Alright, let's go to the helipad.
Adam, how close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
And the Washington hearings team.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you, 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Sarif wants you to go in first.
I like the story and I like the characters
you all set here?
too much.
Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
I'm gonna try not to be an asshole.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
How's the music now? Cool. That's what was important. As long as it's sitting at the right level, that's what I care about. This is why I like the feedback.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam, I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam. so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right, so how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
I'm gonna go non-lethal.
I'm not looking to start a firefight in there, just neutralize them.
Okay, but just make sure those bastards don't wake up and warn their friends. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open, high ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance or up close?
Let's do it.
Give me something with distance. If I get too close, I'll take them out personally.
Just try not to break anything expensive. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
I'd rather go for distance and then do the knockouts up close. It's more fun that way. Besides, I'll get other things later. There'll always be police watching. For the rest of the game, I'm gonna try and kill as few people as possible. Make this my snake eater pacifist run all over again. It's a box. I need the box. Oops. I didn't think that was gonna do anything. Load latest save. Cool. So now I know not to throw the box at the people. What's up, bro? Hello, painkillers. Let's move. Alright.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. The hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
That's what I'm thinking about, is the roof. Can't wait till I get the 0 fall damage thing. Oh, did I step in fire? If I remember, the fall damage in this game is unreal.
Yes, everything seems under control. No sign of squad. No sign of anything.
Knockout time. Save my ammo. You're coming with me. Take that gun just in case things get hot. Stun gun darts. Sneaky, sneaky.
Must have been a shadow.
Fucking gunshots!
That guy's dead! Come on! Come on! Still here, asshole?
You hiding? I see you, bro!
Wasn't as quiet as I hoped, but free money and quiet downs. But I'm still gonna go in the front, or I'm still gonna go in the roof. Up and away. Might be going in the front door. Unless I can go over here somewhere. Back to the train ride. Alright, well, that's no good. So how do I get there? There's gotta be a way through. I just don't know what it is. Unless, oh, maybe I'm just dumb. Yeah, I'm just stupid, it's okay. Off. Explosive devices.
Richard, I'm in.
Nicely done, Jensen. May I ask how?
A vent on the roof. It'll be in my report next time we discuss security loopholes.
Oh, goody. I'll be sure to take notes. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
Nighty night.
Jesus! What happened to you? Go ahead! Stick your head out!
Alrighty.
See me, you son of a bitch! Better make sure, though. Get your hands off me. Son of a bitch! We need help here!
Well, so much for pacifism.
Get your hands off me. Can't hide no more. Don't hide on me, Og.
Those. Okay. The hell?
Who's that? Get some hit me now. So long, sucker. I'm out. Go ahead and run. Sick of shit, Ray. Gonna scoop the place anyway.
I mean, I didn't expect it to stay this way. How many shots have I got 3 shots in this. I don't know how that didn't hit.
Let's finish this!
Say the whole peaceful option went out the window pretty quick, huh? Darts. I don't know why they're just in the office, but trank darts. That's a regular office supply, right? Just tranquilizer darts. That's where I came in from. That's where I could have come in from. Yeah, that's just that. Some interesting shit to have that many tranquilizer darts in the office. It's just an opiate epidemic.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
Access granted.
Yay, hacking minigames. Alright, let me see if I can get through this a little better.
Calling me a biggie. No way, no way! I am not going to prison for this! Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last Skinner in here. I'm about to take... Yo, shut up, Jim. Somebody's done this! Oh, yeah. Die, you off bastard! Over there!
Let some of my health come back.
Don't lose him!
It's just you and me now, bud.
You hiding?
Bop. Taking your guns. Oh, he's dead. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna be drunk for a second. I don't know what I'm picking up. I don't know what I'm picking up. I can't see through my rifle. I got myself drunk. There we go. I had to walk it off.
Help! They're gonna kill us! Do not use the door!
There's a vent I can go through.
Is someone out
Alright, so I gotta find the vent to get in and get them out. So for now, let me go through this back door over here. What's over in this door? It's a storage room. Oh hey, there's a body I haven't looted yet. Another concussion grenade. Shotgun cartridges. Man, what kind of office was this? I'd rather have the shotgun cartridges, honestly. Okay, so that's that. Now we'll go over here and work on the security thing. I am, however, going to equip this. So I can pick up that. You do your thing, guy. Did they just multiply? Come on, turn around. I don't need you looking. There we go. Now everybody's been... Let me go back to my tranquilizer rifle just in case I need it. Everybody doing nighty-night though. Here's his gun. I knew he had one. Alright. That's just a newspaper.
6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else may be going on. Is David Seraph hiding something? Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit.
I'm still looking for that air vent. Just in case, because it's right underneath. Maybe if I go up a floor I'll find it. But we're gonna figure it out because I'm gonna save those hostages. Let me see about my card. I swear I picked up a card. Oh well. Let's do the hacking. Hack.
Access granted.
There we go. Pop. Pop. Ah. Alright, where did it last drop me? Alrighty. Okay, right outside the door. Alright, it's time to go loud.
Try me now!
Take that, Norman Reedus lookalike. Yeah, I didn't think it would fit. Why does everyone have these? Standards. Yeet. More gun ammo. I think I handled that relatively efficiently. I feel like some things are just despawning on the desks. Alright. Let's go save the hostages. Let's go save the hostages. I think this takes me to the hostages. No, it's just a side path. Is there a way through to the hostage? There's stuff in here. Frag grenade. Oh, well, I found stuff. There's got to be a way for me to find and save said hostages. Bah. Find a way. God damn it. Revolver ammo. Is that all that's in this one? Disappoint. What have I got? One for that. So yeah, we'll stick with the pistol. There's got to be a way to save them. I think it's bugging me.
Not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that
Path? So I can see the vent at the back of the room. Let's see. Oops. Okay, I didn't know I missed that. Is it this? Ah, so it's just way off. Does this take me somewhere special? Oh, there it is. I found a way to the hostages. Alright. In I go. Taking my sweet time with all this.
Where are the police? Stay out of here! Please, help!
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save, not options. Create new save.
Where's the bomb squad?
I am the bomb squad.
Save us! Hurry!
Where's the bomb squad?
Do something! What are you doing? Do something! Get us out of here! Hurry!
Where's the bomb squad?
Do something!
Where's the bomb squad?
Stop saying the same thing. You obnoxious whores.
Access granted. Automated dispersal device deactivated. Countdown terminated.
I know you don't want us running around the place until
Pritchard,
everything is secured.
get word to Sarah.
Why
I
don't
found
you
the
go ahead and
hostages.
do that?
I'm relaying good news, I hope.
They're safe, and they're staying put. SWAT will have to exfil them as soon as I've got the prototype.
I'll tell Sarif, but don't take too long.
There we go. Now I'm done with that area. I knew there was a way through. That was bugging me the whole time. I'm like, it doesn't feel like it should be this far ahead. Alright, onward. Let me through the door. I know it's a decontamination thing. Open the door. Thank you. This is not something I intended to do as far as like killing everybody. And I haven't killed everyone yet, but we're kind of bordering on that. It's like every third room is just full lethal force. I don't want to kill everyone. Access kit. Radar system, info link. Yeah, fall from any height without injury. Oh, it takes two. Okay. Aim stabilizer takes two. Radar 2. I could do that. Hack level 2. Let's go ahead and do hack level 2 because I know I'm going to need it. Alright. Seems like the camera's down. No, it's not. Once it turns the other way. I think. Yeah, that's what I thought. Windmill. Okay. You know they cause cancer, right? Alright. Alrighty. We're gonna go turn this dude against everybody if I can. Just completely bypass the turret. Hello, turret friend. So I can't just hack it. That sucks. Anything around here? There's the dude. I'm gonna try and talk him down, though. Try not to fight him.
Step away from the console. Now! Help me!
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
He was being controlled.
Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Patch me to Seraph, now.
Adam, it's David. You got the Typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't... touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressure me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and... deal with them.
Well, let's see. That's not the main dude that I was looking for, so... He's still 90 meters away. Sneak time. Machine pistol. See allies on another level. Going up and away. It's such a long walk. Ooh. You can actually see the dart in his head. You're gonna go in here just in case. Oh, there's a path. Make sure they don't see me. Alright, I'm gonna close you for the moment, because I'm gonna use that path down, I think. Alright, let's go get our other boy. Mr. Unconscious here. Search him. Drag him in here.
Workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research.
Not even enough room for a beer.
Permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else may be going on.
Alrighty, I need bigger inventory space.
For tonight, this is Eliza Cassandra.
I'd like to carry more stuff. But I'm sure that will come with upgrades, because it did before. Alright. Round and round we go, down and down we go. I've got 3 track darts, and it looked like there were 3 enemies. I'm in the bathroom. This would be mean to sneak up on somebody in here. If I could, I would. Close that. I'm gonna stay right here. You coming through?
This is a waste of time. There's no one here.
Is there not? Into the bathroom with you. We're actually gonna drag you all the way to the vent. Let's drag him across the floor. In you go. Into the lair of Adam Jensen. It's in my pocket, secretary. Password Talon. Alright. Jeez. Nighty-night. One solid haymaker. Alrighty. Now that I've put everyone to sleep, who needs to be asleep? Go ahead and switch back to the pistol. Extra experience for some hack time. Jeez.
Access granted.
Ooh, I cut that one close.
Access grant.
I had a passcode for it. Oh, I forgot the yes. Oh, there's that. Alrighty. Pathway.
Don't lie to me. I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look! Serif's attack dog! You're here to clean up before the police bust in? He thinks we're breaking the law. Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Ah! Back off, Hunter. I've got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is here, but I gotta check things out. So me and la vieja, we're leaving.
Take it easy. I've got as much interest in finding out who's behind this as you do. I won't stop you.
What are you doing? No! No! Quiet, puta. Don't make the man do nothing stupid. You just stay back, and we'll all be fine, Cholo.
Police! Stop right there!
Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
Copy. Not quite what you signed up
Jensen
for,
out.
is it, Jensen?
Excuse me?
Sneaking into your own factory to hide stuff while the boss holds the cops at bay? Don't get me wrong, I love Mr. Seraph. I just hate it when contracts become more important than people. I thought you did too.
I do. But things don't always go according to
I
plan.
do like how it gives the exact
I did what I
quote
could.
of what you're gonna say.
I'm sure you did. You ready to go?
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
Well, that's over with. First mission complete.
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like, you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel, being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
There it is. I never asked for this. I'll go with the intrigue.
You're right. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
I deserve a drink.
Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Let's ask about the first
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland?
It's getting warm in
I heard
this
Homicide
room.
passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us...
They were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
I'm gonna find them, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Alright, let's go. Oh, hey, the doors are still open from when I left them open. Huh. Is there anything I can take in here? Beer! I picked up a beer. Gonna deliver
I
this.
thought for a second he was with Purity first. I think someone slipped him into Sandy's room.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way. Don't you have somewhere to be, Jensen? I'm sure Sarif is expecting your report.
I'm gonna drink that beer.
What do you think they talk about? David and you, Darrow? Hell if I know. Look at Bill Gates and Steve Jobs talk about it. Trying to convince him to come out of hiding.
I'll upgrade my radar.
Make a statement, that would be all right.
This takes forever.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check in with Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Can't hurt to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
I'm hoping it'll pay off for us later. Sanders was furious when he found out his hacker was augmented. He's not gonna rest till he finds out who set him up.
Oh, and you're naive enough to think he'll share the information when he gets it. I thought you were ready for this, Adam.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, because so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact him when he's gotten a hold of it.
You got it.
I'm not worried about legal right now. I'm just going for it. What's over here? It's a bathroom. Why is there advertisements in front of everything? It is the future. Everything's monetized. Even peeing. Do 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 do.
Adam Jensen, please report to your office. Adam Jensen?
And you believe that?
Wait,
They spin the news like anyone else.
can I go up another floor? I can. Alright, let's do this before I leave.
Jensen, remember me?
General O'Neill.
No,
All
that
our
sounds too
military
desperate.
contracts that anyone got a look at.
Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
Neuropozyne. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You'd need a Casey aug or something to crack him.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns.
I'll have one of those, buddy.
Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people with pheromones or something.
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
All right. Tell me more.
Really? Wow. Thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Sure. We'll do one extra thing. It's not gonna hurt to do more, get more experience. That's the benefit of an RPG. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. Hey, I can get drunk again. I like that they made this as diff. Is that a Roomba? That's a Roomba. I've gone down that path. Let me...
Nathan made her presentation in Washington. The UN wouldn't even be considering restrictions.
We don't know that for sure.
And if they hadn't been considering it, Phil Taggart wouldn't have gone to Geneva.
Let's go down the stairs. Let's go down the stairs.
This whole thing just brings back bad memories. I love working here, but it's hard knowing that at any second...
Alrighty. Onward! I'm gonna do this for about 30 more minutes or so, and then I'll roll on out.
Mrs. Reed?
Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, But to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
I guess I never thought of it that way.
I'm sorry. It's not proper of me to come here and stir up bad memories, especially after what you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
There it is. I never asked for this. It comes up forever. But I'm gonna
They
stick
did
with
what
the
they had to
optimistic
do to
approach,
save me.
because he'll be pessimistic on his
And
own
in a
later.
way, I can do more now than I ever could.
I'm glad to know you take it so well. Many of us wouldn't be able to cope so easily with such traumatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry.
Love how he's got that
I'm
monotone
here
voice
about
that's like
Megan.
I'm a slightly
About what
action hero
happened to
stealth
her,
type
or
thing.
rather about the
Every hero
investigation
like
into
me
what
sounds
happened.
the same.
What about it?
Well,
Can't really tell if I'm
simply
a hero
put,
or not.
I
Got
feel
one
something
tone of
is not
voice.
quite right
That's
with the
it.
way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play
Almost
involved?
Solid
I do.
Snake-like, but not.
Call it mother's intuition.
Snake had a
But
little
when
bit of
speaking
emotion,
to some
at
of the
least.
investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more.
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. You're not the same, Adam. And we've yet to see if it's for better or worse. But I know you loved Megan. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
Yeah.
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me,
it's
Adam.
not like I wouldn't.
Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court.
I'll be over there
I'll
anyway.
be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
Alright, so there's a couple over there. I have a map. I do. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and... Alright, so that's Limb Clinic. Let's go there first. So I have a fun story about this game. When I first started playing it, I was playing it on the 360, and I was playing Fallout 3 at the same time, so I was bouncing back and forth between games. And, well, melee in this game is B, whereas melee in, menu in Fallout is also B. And,
approve of these protests.
needless
These
to
ones
say,
include.
I tried to open the menu at one point, and I sucker punched an old lady in this game. It was not a good thing. I had to reload my save. But it made for a great moment for me. I'm sitting there going, I was cracking up the whole time. That's the downfall of playing multiple games at once. You try to press the menu button, and some of them
Mr.
aren't the
Jensen.
same.
David Seraph told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be under opposite shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well,
I never asked for this, but
Mr.
apparently I was
Seraph did
born
ask
for
me
this.
to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Seraph want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Seraph did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuroenhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
Dr. LeBlanc, code blue. Dr. LeBlanc, code blue.
Very well, Mr. Jensen. Use it in good health.
Let me go ahead and upgrade myself. I have one again. Let me see here. Smart vision? It's 2. Cooldown timer. Ooh, nice. Huh. Flash suppressant. Let's do the flash suppressant first. So I have a feeling I'm going to run into people doing that. Alright. Now then.
Protesting is not against the law.
Beep, beep.
I know that.
Once again, I appreciate everybody joining me today.
Adam,
If you have
are you finished at the
anything-
clinic?
Okay.
For now.
Good. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's got to be another entrance on the side of the building.
I ain't got nothing for you. Check with the man. And keep your hands where I can see them.
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy you want to deal with. Everything's on the computer, right at your fingertips.
Let's sell some stuff. Let's sell the wine.
Always a pleasure.
Cool. At least I know where the store is now. Yeet. Is there a way around? Yes.
Grayson hooked me up with some real tight merch. Those UGG lovers get in my face now, I'm ready to pop.
Grayson? Where he at?
Hello there.
Chase.
Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
A keen observation.
Mrs. Reed told me you might pay me a visit. And don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of hard to miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment. She told me you might have information regarding Megan Reed's case and the attack on Seraph headquarters.
Oh boy, what a mess. Total pissing match. We had the feds on our ass, orders from 3 different departments, and pressure from so many lobbyists it felt like being the scrawny new kid in the prison shower.
It is a very high-profile case. Mrs. Reed said you thought some procedures were overlooked.
You got that right. I mean, you know how it is. Mrs. Reed told me you used to be a cop. There's always cases where you see the lazy officers taking shortcuts. But this was different.
Different how?
Too much stuff got overlooked. People seemed way too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent, I got turned down by ranking officers. People wanted to bury this thing fast. That's never a good sign.
Surely you have something more substantial than this.
Yeah, well, that's where you come in. I got a couple of leads I could never fully investigate. I started poking around, but these government-type agents just gave me the creeps. I got scared. Months away from retirement, I didn't want to fuck things up. But you obviously have the means to get to the bottom of this.
So what have you got?
First off, there's a rumor that the order to close the investigation came from higher up, maybe even outside the local department. Anything like that would have passed through Captain Penn. There might be traces of this left on his office computer.
Guess I'll have to pay a visit to the local precinct.
More
Yeah,
reasons to go to
while
the
you're
police
there.
precinct.
There was an officer assigned to the case, Chet Wagner. He's not what you call a choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case, I got suspicious. Somebody wanted him there. And I'm pretty sure he tampered with some of the evidence. You should talk to him. Find out what he knows.
Okay, I'll have a little chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby. He got retrograded from his conduct, and he takes depositions now. He won't budge easily, but I'm pretty sure you can find some dirt on him on his desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor. You might find something there to help loosen up his tongue.
Anything else worth looking into?
Yeah, when the order came down to close the case, the bulk of the evidence was stashed in a storage locker. Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there. It's on the alley right next to the station. The code is 4891. But I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
Bah, it's nothing. And, please, don't bother coming back here with details. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to help. But the less I know about this case, the better I'll feel.
Why retire from the force only to become a security guard? I mean, it looks like you still love the work.
I love the idea of being a cop. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to join the force. But I just got fed up. It's not like I had imagined it. It's a job. Some people are good at it, while others just don't care. And it shows. This case, the Seraph case, it was just the last drop in a cup already full.
You said an outside agency may have tampered with a storage locker. What did you mean by that?
Well, I've seen, I've heard that government agents may have locked up some of the more sensitive evidence in a safe inside the locker.
Come on, Chase. What are you not telling me?
Damn it! Okay, listen. I snooped around that locker before and found the safe code. But I kinda got caught by one of those guys. He knows I know, Jensen. If I give you the code, they'll know I talked. Call me negative, but I can't think of a nice outcome to that.
How did you get assigned to this case?
I didn't push for it, if that's what you mean. To be honest, I didn't want to get involved.
Why not?
I was an honest cop, Jensen. I always tried to conduct myself in accordance with the law, with procedures, and what I believed was right. Not really the standard MO for a case like this.
That's all I need for now.
That's all I need there. I got so much to do with the precinct. Let me go back there. I gotta go around. Maybe I don't. It's obviously telling me to go around back. Alright. Everything else is at the fucking precinct. Except for that, whatever that is.
I'm thinking about getting my pit bull augmented. Get him some cyber paw, cyber fang.
This city is one big gutter. Always will.
That's only a rating 2. Hack.
Access granted.
Gotcha. Let me in. Hacking time again.
Access granted.
If he's in here. Come on in the bathroom, buddy.
Who is it? You gonna stay out there, asshole?
Stop. That's what I want. Let me see what I can do to get that. Smoke screen. I'll be responsible for all the doors.
Jensen? What are you doing here?
I think you know why I'm here, Tyndall. I want Corella's security footage back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Seraph Industries' chief of security. I'm pretty sure I can find out about an edited security tape, so don't bullshit me.
Ah, shit. Listen, Jensen, I never wanted things to get this bad. I'm not a bad guy. I feel for Corella, I really do. But sometimes, for a good cause, you have to get your hands dirty.
Oh, there's a good cause now?
Oh, I see. You think I'm selling the stuff, right? I understand why this would seem like an obvious motive, especially to an ex-cop. But trust me, you shouldn't always take things at face value. I'm not selling the neuropazine, I'm giving it away.
Giving it away? To who?
To the people who need it. You think everyone gets augmented by choice? No. Shit happens. And then what? You're saddled with neuropazine injections for the rest of your life, and that shit costs money. But what choice do you have? Without the drug, you'll die. Rejection syndrome, crippling pain, that just ain't right. So I did the only decent thing to do. I stepped up.
I can respect that. But blackmail is still blackmail. Corella wants out, and I'm here to make sure he gets out.
Man, this whole thing is becoming way too much trouble. I've even got 2 local pushers on my back because they say my philanthropic actions are undercutting their profit.
That's not your only problem. A gun-toting client was waiting for you in your apartment earlier.
Really? In my apartment? Shit, the dealers probably sent him. Tell you what, I'll deal with the client later. You take care of the dealers, and the footage is yours.
Okay, I'll help you out. But you better not be playing me.
You give me way too much credit, Jensen. I'm a security tech, not a hardened mobster. The 2 pushers go by the name PG and BK. They hang out in the alley near the basketball court. Just make sure they never bother me again.
You're asking me to kill them.
Well, that's a bit drastic, isn't it? But it's your call, as long as you leave me alone. The important thing is you need to take care of both of them.
Why are you still marked?
Look, I told you. If you want me to give you that security footage, you're going to have...
forward through his dialogue because we're running short on time. Maybe I'll put this to good use today, but we'll find out in a minute.
You trying to scare me, Skinner? Because you don't.
What the hell? You been reading the Super Spy Manual or something? Long coat, check. Sunglasses, check. Attitude, no doubt.
Give me your stuff. Give me anything that I can have, of course. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Seems that that took care of that. And now I have, seems to be 2 full clips. And 2 extra. Alright, that's taken care of.
Look, I told you. If you want...
I've taken care of the dealers. Now hand over the footage.
Thanks, Jensen. Listen, I know it's not something you did from the bottom of your heart, but still, you saved my ass. Here's your footage.
Listen, Tyndall, I know you're trying to do the right thing. But we have to do things by the book, or we'll just have chaos. I'll put you in contact with someone inside Seraph Industries. They may be able to get you neuropozyne for those who need it.
Seriously? You'd really do that?
Good guy,
wow.
Jensen.
I never would have expected this from you, Jensen. I really appreciate this. Tell Carell I'm sorry.
Have fun. Alrighty. Let's go to Corella. Jukebox Hero. I don't know why that song's in my head. Hey, you.
Did you get it yet? Adam, please. You have to get that security footage back.
I got the footage. You owe me one, Tim.
Yeah, you got that right, Jensen. I mean, thank you so much. This is my life I just got back. Here, there's the weapon mod, as promised.
I don't think it'll fit my inventory.
Listen, I know you were trying to do a good thing, and I respect that. But you should do it through proper channels. Next time you might not get this lucky.
Yeah, you're right, Adam. I know you're right. Listen, thanks again.
Yeah, you have fun. That's what I thought. Because it's like a 2-spot thing. What can I drop that I don't need? Oh, I can sell something real quick. Where's the shop at that I was just at? Don't you take it. It's mine. Belongs to me. You went the wrong way. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Hang tight. Mr. Weapon Mod. I'm gonna sell some shit. So I really don't need combat rifle ammo right now. I'm gonna sell the revolver ammo too.
What's your pleasure, friend? Be sure to tell all your friends. Just not the cops.
Give me that laser sight so I can put it on my gun. I'm gonna put it on the pistol. Where is it? the attaché cases. Because now I have more space. Yay. So, with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up for today. I think we did pretty well. Save the game, and I'm enjoying this enough that I'm going to keep going with it. Oh, this will be our RPG for now. This has been a lot of fun. Stretch. Exit the main menu. Alright. Thank you, everyone for joining me today. If you enjoyed what you saw and you're not already following me, please follow me. I'm trying to reach that 50 marker so I can get the affiliate status and do this more often for everybody. Oh, either way, thank you for coming along. Thank you for hanging out. I will see everybody in the next one, which will be tomorrow around 2 again. I'll be streaming with Vixen, and we'll be streaming Binding of Isaac for a couple hours. And until I see y'all then, thank you for joining us.